It is your girl Kia Cartel here with the reading. I am getting ready to do a reading for my Sagittarius. You guys have been heavy on my mind. I have lit my candle. I need to give good energy, good vibes. The candle is called Happy Thoughts, okay? Let me go ahead and show y'all this real quick. I got this candle from Marshall's, honey, okay? Bomb candle. But to get straight into it, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. I just want to say I was feeling this energy for Aquarius too, but it's very, very strong for you guys. And what I'm feeling is like just the urge to cry. I've been very, very emotional today. But I truly feel like there's just a lot of emotion that surrounds my Sag, right? Like I feel like a lot of you just have a lot of things weighing on your heart right now. And it's giving me the feeling of a disconnect, right? I feel like this sadness could be coming from, you know, you having to separate from a situation, or you having to just really take charge and put something in motion that, you know, forces you to remove yourself from a situation or a person here. But what I do want to do is I want to go ahead, I want to tap into, you know, what it is that you're feeling. I want to make sure that I'm, you know, giving some clarification as to the vibe. But lots of sadness, but there's also that feeling of happiness, right? That feeling of like, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So I see rawness and passion coming through for the deck, right? So this is definitely a person in the room who is, you know, stepping into their truth, right? You are doing things that better serve you, your happiness, that better serve your time, right? Taking more time to be on your self journey. We do have allies coming through. So I do feel that there is a situation with someone as far as communication, right? You have either been trying to communicate with someone, or there is going to be some type of communication that happens. But either way, I feel like someone is talking, right? Someone is really looking to you as far as who they confide in. Someone here just needs to have a conversation with you. But I also feel that you are engaging in conversations to help clarify certain situations or the way that you may feel, okay? Let's go ahead and tap into what else my Sagittarius is feeling, okay? What is thinking? So I have creation coming out, thank you, as well as sacred union. So someone here is definitely getting to work, right? Someone here is putting on many hats. You are, you know, taking responsibility in many different roles. I think that someone here is definitely just a creator, right? You always have a plan. You are always the person that can figure out a new way to make some money. I think that you just have this huge idea as to what your world is supposed to really be like and what type of life you really want to live. So I feel like a lot of you are just in this mode of transitioning and creating that life that you truly desire, right? With the sacred union, love is in the air, okay? There is definitely the vibe of someone who wants a union with you. I see someone merging, wanting to be your partner in crime, wanting to be your teammate, wanting to be just a team player, okay? So this is someone that I feel wants to get to know the root of you. I feel like this could also be a person that you've known from a younger age, but either way, this is someone who was looking to grow. If you look at this card, it's such a cute card. It's like two people at the bottom. They're at the bottom of this tree, which is like the root to love. That's how I take it, right? And then you have this person that is kind of carrying them, right? So just really having each other's back, and there being you know, motivation on both ends. There's going to be obstacles and challenges and emotional baggage and things like that, but I truly feel like this person, as well as yourself, takes the time to invest in this relationship because of how you truly feel, right? At the bottom of the deck, I see love popping through. So someone's energy is definitely coming through as far as, you know, I think this is a real love connection, soulmate energy. This is someone who loves the idea of being with you, but also is frustrated with the fact that they can't have you right at this moment, right? So I think that there's definitely a separation here, right? You could just be separated by, you know, state, or just by, you know, something taking place in either one of your lives. But either way, there is definitely this feeling of mutual detachment. Okay, I have potential coming out in the bottom of the deck, so this is telling me for sure that, you know, this relationship has a potential to be something amazing, right? Something that you never really had before, right? It feels different. It's something that is valued. Let's go ahead. I want to tap in a little deeper as to what it is my Sagittarius is feeling. I had 2 cards just play out. So we have connecting deep within, sacred dance instinct. Okay, Primal. So this is someone who is discovering so many things at one time. I truly feel like there are so many people in your world that you are just recognizing their truth, is what I want to say. Like, you're really just uncovering who people really are. I feel like a lot of you have had, you know, people mistaken for good people, and they turned out to be, you know, people that have actually deceived you. But I do feel like, you know, you're uncovering these people and these situations early before making this transition, so you know what you can leave behind. Okay, we do have anti-hero, okay, the maverick, risk taker, rule breaker, right? So you're not someone who does things traditionally. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you have always had this gift of being the person that just does things differently, right? Like, you're always the person that is just getting to a different bag, a different idea, right? Your mindset is completely different. You think outside of the box very, very far. And I think that finally, with this new creation, with this new ability to just say, you know what, I'm picking up everything that I have and I'm doing this, that is you taking a large risk, right? Someone here has been comfortable for a really, really long time. But I think that, you know, I say it all the time, in order to make, you know, drastic changes and take the risk to see what that outcome could be, sometimes you gotta just go for it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be uncomfortable. Is there anything else that we need to know in regard to what it is my Sagittarius is feeling? Can we please go ahead and tap in? So thank you. So I do have sacrifice, offering, letting go. I don't, honestly, it kind of makes me like want to tear up how confirmation just comes through like it does, right? You're literally taking a sacrifice. Some of you, you know, aren't really sure if this is going to be the right thing, but you're willing to see, right? Like, you're willing to say, you know what, I won't know unless I try. Someone here has just been very content with the space that they've been in. It's not something you've wanted, you know, you want to do. It's not a place that you want to be, but you've done it for so long, you're kind of nervous, I feel, to make these big steps. We have shield, bad dreams. So I do have nightmare coming out. This is going to shake up a lot of people's world, right? Worlds. I think you taking this risk and actually saying, this is what I want to do and this is what I need to do for me. There are a lot of people who were comfortable with the idea of just having you around, having you in the area, the vicinity, right? But I honestly feel like that is truthfully where this disconnect can come from too, right? Like, you just have to separate yourself from what you're around now, right? People and all. And it's gonna suck, because I truly feel like there are gonna be people who feel like they could have done more, they should have appreciated the time while they had you here, right? Because you're moving into a completely different direction, right? Let's go ahead. I do want to tap into what it is that my Sagittarius should expect. Yeah, this is making people uncomfortable. And I think a lot of you feel someone here is taking you on a guilt trip, right? I think that there is someone in your world, if not several people, who are making you feel bad for the decisions that you are letting be known, right? Like, someone here is like, I am doing this, and whether or not you come or whether or not you approve, like, this is something that makes me happy. And I think a lot of people are just looking for any way to get you to not do whatever it is that you want to do, but it's happening, right? We have separation coming out. right? Someone here misses you. Okay, someone here is at this moment thinking about you, and I feel like you're honestly on this person's mind all the time. Stability, security, growth, endurance, right? You have palm tree coming out, so someone here is definitely looking to travel and move states. Okay, this is someone who is looking to be in a different environment. I see lots of traveling taking place, lots of just trips taking place, right? You just want to see something different. But someone here isn't happy about the choices that you are making at all. And it's like, excuse me, sir, I don't really have to ask for your approval. I don't really need any confirmation. I just need to know that you know, right? Let's go ahead and tap into what it is that my Sagittarius should expect. It's so much. So we have girl with the snake, okay? So this is just giving me, you know, be aware of those narcissistic energies, right? People who will, like I said, make you feel bad for just being you, right? These are people who aren't secure with who they are. This is someone who, at any given moment, things are not going their way, will try to force this negative energy onto you, right? Keys on a ring, right? Stringing you along or feeling strung along, okay? I definitely feel like, you know, if you have been in and out of a situation with someone, this person feels like you should just always be available for them, or, you know, available for them. Yeah, right. Like this person just cannot believe that you are going to make this decision to really separate yourself and leave them behind. But it's unfortunate. It's like they couldn't get their shit together in a timely fashion. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? We have Dragonfly coming out with finding out things, change, adapting, and healing, right? So you are going through this process of changing, you are flourishing, and this person, I think, because you are making this move or because you are making certain choices in your life, this is forcing someone to really think about how they're going to maneuver in their life. I truly feel like someone is very codependent on the relationship that they have for you. And it's like, even if they don't give you their full honesty, even if you don't trust them completely, at least they have you around. And it's just not a fair exchange, right? Like I give you 100% of me, a good friend, a good lover, whatever the case may be, and you only give me 20% of what, right? We have the golden mirror coming out. So someone is definitely a narcissist, right? This is the person that it's always a one-sided relationship, right? It's kind of like, I can do this, but you can't do this back. I do feel like there is some passion involved, or at least there was some passion involved, right? I truly feel like, you know, if this is a person that you are disconnected from or disconnecting from, at some point or at one point you did have a connection with this person that was very passionate. You were both into each other, but something just doesn't sit well with you, right? This is just a situation that can no longer continue, because it's like we got off on the wrong foot and there was still never a conversation that needed to happen. I feel like there should have been a conversation here to really explain what you were feeling and what this person was feeling, what this person was going through, why they did what they did, why certain things were said. But none of that ever took place, right? And instead of this person taking accountability and acknowledging that they also had a say in whether or not that conversation took place and the time to be honest, they stepped back, which I feel like a lot of you feel forced to step back as well, right? This is just a lot of like pulled back energy. Can we go ahead and tap into what it is that my Sagittarius has going on in the world? I want to know exactly what is going on for my Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I definitely feel like there's an Aquarius that definitely has you on their mind at this moment. Someone is in the place of sadness. I have High Priest coming out in personal empowerment. So definitely giving me the energy of someone who just wants to be back in that power, right? Someone who, a masculine energy who just wants to have control over how something is going to go. I feel like this person, whoever you're dealing with, just probably feels weak in this moment. I feel like this is a person who feels like they can't change your mind. But it's also giving me the energy of someone who really just wants you there at this moment. And because it's not happening, it's kind of like there's an attitude, there's a little back and forth, like things are just off because you're not in their space. We do have compassion coming out and opening your heart, okay? So lots of compassion for this person for sure, right? Like you care. But there's just certain things that you're not going to go for. If you love me, tell me. If you love me, show me. If you care, tell me, show me, right? It's one of those things where I don't know unless you tell me. We have unification, abundance, okay? So this is just clarifying. Yeah, this is giving the energy of someone who wants you to be their person. I truly feel like this person feels that you are their person. This is just not someone that is, you know, used to having to spill their feelings. They're very open and honest about how they feel, but when the time comes to have a real conversation about, you know, what is going on deeper than just say, hey, I love you, things get a little nerve-wracking, right? So then we have blossoming, one with self. I truly feel like a lot of you, no matter what the circumstances may be, you're still focusing on yourself and your happiness. You're still like, you know what, these are things that I have to work on. If you open up, then you open up. If not, I still have to make sure that I, sorry, y'all, that I am emotionally available for myself, because a lot of you have taken on situations where you hid how you felt for so long, right? You had to put on this straight face. You had to be very stern. You had to be, you know, serious all the time. And now that you're not having to do so, people are looking for that nurturing affection where, you know, that requires you to give energy elsewhere instead of 100% within yourself. I do have creative expression. So a lot of you, yeah, are just focused on work. Someone here is focused on stability. Someone here is focused on their potential, right? You want to be, which is amazing. You want to be devoted to what it is that you are capable of doing, right? And then at the end of that, we have discernment. And then I also have intuition. So this is definitely someone who has taken time to think about their next steps and think about them thoroughly, right? You don't want to make a move that's going to put you 10 steps back. Whatever move that you make from this point forward, sorry for the alarms, okay? I've tried changing them. But whatever steps that you or choices you make from this point moving forward has to be something that's going to take you 20 steps forward, right? Like, it doesn't make sense for me to keep going backwards. I want to dig a little deeper just to get some clarification as to this energy for my Sagittarius. Okay, I want to know, what is the energy in regard to what my Sagittarius has going on in their world. Oof, already I have Taurus energy coming out as well as Virgo energy. Okay, so making an investment. And then I have culmination coming out in the reverse. So things are coming to fruition for sure. I think your hard work pays off. Someone here is really, really busy. I'm getting like, it's just a lot. I'm seeing paperwork. I'm just seeing, you know, just calls. I'm seeing you being a very busy person, entrepreneur status for sure. But this is someone who definitely works more than they get sleep. And I feel like this all pays off. I feel like at some point you're able to say, you know what, I can relax. But this is a part of making an investment for yourself, right? Like, you've always had this dream big personality and ability to really do what you say you're gonna do. And I think you finally hit this point where you're like, this is what's really going to make a change for me. This is how I need to get back into motivation. This is how I need to keep this motivation, okay? You do have unexpected changes, financial disaster. So there's definitely someone around you who I feel is going through what feels to be an unstable financial moment, right? But I think that this all reverses. I think that there's just a lot of talking going on, right? There's some partnerships, business taking place. I think that this is someone who just wants to be in your space of creativity. Okay, let's go ahead and tap into that energy. Thank you. I have Sagittarius coming out. Okay, you come out with resilience. Okay, this is an ongoing battle. Someone here has always had to be the person to fix things. And I think that you're learning from your past failures, or at least this is the time when you have your intuition speaking to you, right? It's telling you, this isn't good. Okay, this is something you should go toward, right? Sometimes we choose to ignore that second voice as if it's not really like your conscience telling you, but it's something that you need to listen to. I think a lot of you are listening to that voice. And instead of reacting a certain way or responding so soon, I definitely feel like, you know, allowing people to express themselves to you is all that needs to happen. Really, there needs to be nothing else that comes after them expressing it, right? Some of you are just needed to listen so that way both parties can move on. Let's go ahead. Thank you. I do have Pisces energy coming out in the reverse, okay? This is coming out with Taurus. So I think there is someone, like I said, there's someone here who's going through a financial hardship. I don't think that they're explaining this to you, but I do feel like this person feels like they have a lot of places to put their money right now, and they're just really trying to figure things out. I also feel like this could be your energy, right? Trying to gather up the money to make sure that you can make a proper move, trying to make sure that you're not stuck in a hole somewhere, and trying to make sure that, you know, everything is just going smooth. Everything is going the way that you need it to go, so that way you can do what you need to do successfully. But with this Pisces energy, I do feel like this is the energy of someone who wishes that they could have had more with you, right? I think, you know, the opportunity to have a relationship with you was missed. And I think even though they may have moved on in certain areas of their life, you were that one area in their life that they just did not get clarity from. So it's kind of like, you know, can this be fixed? I don't know, but I do get, you know, Gemini energy coming out with endings and defeat. So a lot of you definitely with this situation felt betrayed. Okay, a lot of you are just exhausted by having to just continue going back and forth with a person, or just the idea of going back and forth with a person. If you have moved on from this person, I think that this person's energy is just coming through, recognizing that they have put you in a situation that was fucked up, right? This is a person who is really just in their thoughts more often than normal. And I do feel like someone here feels like they did you dirty, right? But it's all a matter of, like I said, can we come back from this? Is there really, you know, a need to have a conversation, or is it just what it is, right? Let's go ahead and tap into this energy. Can we, everything wants to come out at once. Can we please go ahead? Thank you. We have Aquarius energy coming out in this too. Okay, thought dominates feelings. Okay, now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and your needs. So definitely heavy on the going after what you want, right? I think you see things clearly now. I definitely feel like a lot of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but there is just someone here who wants to assure you that they are nothing like what you are used to, right? Things are going to be completely different when it comes to this relationship. New love is going to be completely different, right? Someone here is used to doing things completely on their own, having to make all of the decisions, having to really take action and make sure certain things happen. But when I say partnership, I mean, this is someone who's like, you know what, I have a role, you have a role, let's blend them and let's make this work as a team. And it's an intelligent man or woman, right? Whoever you're choosing to deal with, this is just someone who's gone through hardships and recognizes that they no longer want to go through those things again either. So why would they, you know, why would they want you to go through it? This is someone who's definitely been what feels to be like in love with you for some time now. Can we go ahead and clarify this Queen of Swords? Thank you. So I have the Devil coming out in reverse as well as the Three of Wands. Okay, this is Aries as well as Capricorn energy. Travel, moving abroad. Okay, so someone here is definitely planning on a move, relocating, just needing something new. Okay, releasing the bondage, removing the chains, the dependency, right? So you know that a lot of people where you are dependent on you being there. You separating yourself and making this move is definitely going to allow you to focus more on your needs, your family, yourself, right? Some of you are just over just an entire situation, just over people, over your environment, and it's just time for a major change. Let's go ahead and clarify this Devil card. Can we thank you? I have Cancer energy coming out in friendship, okay? And then I also have Gemini coming out. So this is someone who definitely doesn't want to lose a friendship, right? You have someone here who I think now more than ever recognizes that they really need you as a friend. I think this person doesn't want to see you succeed without them. Someone was definitely feeling left behind. I do feel like this person, you know, is up at night thinking about how they can make a situation better. This person is, you know, consistently thinking about how they can recover from hurting you. But letting go of negativity and stress is something that this person definitely struggles with, right? This is someone who just has a lot going on in their world. It could be a karmic situation, but they're definitely going through shit, right? And they're looking to turn to you in order to help fix that. So they're often you know, wanting to just have that friendship with you, that communication of some sort, so that way they can work out their issues. But it's like you have so many other things to celebrate, right? You have so many other things that you could be focused on rather than this person's hardships. Okay, we have dreams coming out. So you have lots of options, right? Choices, multiple possibilities, opportunities, picking and choosing decisions, okay? Meditation comes through. So I feel like a lot of you have the gift of healing. And I feel like it sucks, but you've been spending a lot of time helping motherfuckers heal, right? And the last person that you put on that board is yourself, because you done been helping so many people. So I think this is a time for you to really follow your dreams. Something is telling me that a lot of you know this, right? You're taking action. You have the 8 of Wands coming out in Sagittarius. You're saying yes to moving at your pace. Romance is taking off, okay? Ahead, thinking on your feet, hard work paying off, results, solution, energetic. So definitely, you know, moving toward new love. I feel like if you're in a relationship, I just feel like this may be that transition where love gets deeper than what it's been. You know, the connection that you have with somebody is just a little different in a better way, right? You guys have a better understanding as to what this person needs, what their love language is, and how you guys can both work to make the relationship grow. But there is definitely action being taken here, right? I do feel, you know, even though you are looking to, for some of you, travel and move and relocate, I do feel like at some point someone here just gets very antsy. This person can't wait. This person needs to see you. This person needs to have you in their face. Let's go ahead thinking. So we do have Pisces energy coming out with the moon in reverse. Okay, releasing fear, secrets, subsiding anxiety, truth, regaining composure, and self-deception. So definitely the vibe of someone coming to terms with their truth, right? There's going to be a lot of people confessing their feelings to you if they haven't already. This is definitely giving the energy of someone who just is having a major wake-up call. And you know, it's happening for a lot of people. We're in retrograde right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of people looking to return, but definitely a lot of wake-up calls taking place. Can we go ahead and thank you? I have Sagittarius energy coming out with the Temperance in reverse. Okay, imbalance, clashing, lack of perspective, hastiness, recklessness. Yeah, so this person, whoever this person is, thought that you were going to just stick around until they were done playing in the street, right? This person went and made decisions, possibly wasn't really thinking, but it was enough for you. It was like, you know what, you did what you did, you said what you said, and we're in this space now. Whether or not you choose to move forward with this person is completely up to you, but I do feel like this person thought that you were just going to wait on them, right? This is a person who just thought that you were going to let them just do whatever and still have you there to support whatever it is that they thought they were doing. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming out, so the number 10 could be in reference to something, but either way, you are destined for good luck, right? Having good karma on your side, and meeting your soulmate is something that definitely takes place. I think that your life is full of fortune and fate, so this is just the time where things turn around for you in a major way, right? Things turn around for you in a major way. You have the Fool, taking a risk. Okay, I feel like I've seen it twice. I've actually seen it 3 times. Someone here just takes a major risk, and has to really do whatever it is that makes you happy. There are going to be a lot of people looking to you to comfort them, but you know, it's crazy. Your strength, Sagittarius, is being that person that is able to comfort, right? Like, I just feel like Sagittarius to me are natural nurturers, depending on, you know, of course, their circumstances, but there's just that ability to lead, right? A lot of people look to you to make decisions, and it could be a blessing or a curse, however you decide to look at it. But I truly feel like a lot of you need to look forward to just elevating and really look forward to progressing, right? Don't allow certain things to come back and interfere and be blockages for what it is that you already have your mind set on. But I'm gonna leave it here. I feel like this was a really great reading. I just want to say I hope all of you enjoyed this. Make sure you leave, you know, some info down in the comments if you want. Okay, like, comment, share, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye.